do not love the world. Look, newborn Christians whose lives are on a different trajectory, battle-tested soldiers who have overcome the devil, wise old parents in the faith who are walking with Christ day by day. He says, they don't mess around with the world. And what is meant by the world? It occurs some 186 times in the New Testament, 77 times in the Gospel of John, 23 times in 1 John, so 100 out of the 186 occur in those two books. There are three general meanings of this word, the Greek word, just cosmos, world. Cosmos can mean the world as the sum of all created things, that is the universe. John 1:10 says the world was made through him, through Jesus, the Word, the universe. Second, cosmos can mean the world as the dwelling place of man, that is, as earth. John 3:19 says, light has come into the world, meaning Jesus came to earth. The Son of God walked among us on earth. And then third, cosmos can mean the world as the dwelling place of sin and sinners. So world can mean universe, it can mean earth, and it can mean fallen creation. And then, within that meaning, fallen creation, there's two halves. On the one hand, you can be thinking of fallen creation as it is in subjection to the evil one. See this in John 12:31. It speaks of the devil, that Satan, as the ruler of this world. So often we hear of this world, this fallen creation, as that which is under the sway of the evil one. The whole world is under his control, 1 John 5:19. He is the one who is in the world, 1 John 4:4. We are therefore chosen out of the world, John 17:6. And the world will hate us, 1 John 3:13. That's the world as a fallen creation under the sway of the devil. There's also the fallen creation as the object of God's love. For God so loved the world. God sent his Son into the world that we might live through him, 1 John 4. He is the propitiation for the sins of the whole world, 1 John 2:2, meaning sinners far and wide, everywhere. You have to understand these different ways in which world is used. It's one of those very important ordinary words that if you get locked into just one definition, your theology is going to get all skewed and your practical life is going to be affected. Listen to John 1:10. You hear three different uses in this one verse. It says, he, meaning Christ, was in the world, and the world was made through him, yet the world did not know him. Three worlds, and I think three different meanings. He was in the world, meaning he was on earth. The world was made through him, that is the universe, and the world did not know him, that is, the fallen creation did not recognize their maker. You need to understand all of this, and you need to see the world as both the fallen creation under the sway of the enemy and the fallen creation as that which God loves. The people in this fallen world are to be loved. The system of this fallen world is to be categorically rejected.